Driving on a desolate road in the cold November morning, a small yellow car hits headfirst into an SUV. The car swerved into the opposite lane, and the only person injured was the person driving in the small yellow car. They had bruising, burns, and bleeding due to the airbag. The person that swerved wasn't drunk. They had a seizure. That person was me. I've had epilepsy for over 10 years, and I hope that one day myself and others will be able to have a normal life and not need medication. Today I would like to talk to you about what epilepsy is, how it affects someone's life, and how donating towards research can help. Let me start by explaining what epilepsy is. Epilepsy is a spectrum condition with a wide range of seizure types. Epilepsy is defined by the Mayo Clinic as a central nervous system disorder in which the brain activity becomes abnormal, causing seizures or periods of unusual behavior. Seizures can vary with different types of symptoms. Some seizures, according to the Mayo Clinic, are absent seizures or petit mal seizures that occur by staring off into space or subtle movements such as eye blinking or lip smacking. Tonic seizures, or myoclonic seizures, can cause stiffening of the muscles that causes one's body to collapse. Tonic-clonic seizures, or grand mal seizures, are the most severe seizures. This type of seizure can cause a loss of consciousness, body stiffening, shaking, and sometimes loss of bladder control or biting of the tongue. Having an epileptic seizure can cause serious danger not only to the epileptic but to others as well. According to the Mayo Clinic, 15 to 19 times. If you're an epileptic, you are 15 to 19 times more likely to drown while swimming or taking a bath due to the possibility of having a seizure. Many states have restrictions on epileptics that have driver's license. They imply a rule which varies from state to state, which a person needs to be seizure-free for ranging either months or years. People with epilepsy are more likely to develop depression, anxiety, and suicidal thoughts, either due to their condition or their medication. According to WebMD, 70% of patients with epilepsy can control seizures by taking medication. However, they can't cure epilepsy, and most people will have to stay on medication for most, if not the rest of their lives. But the medications can carry some serious side effects. Some of these side effects include fatigue, nauseousness, and dizziness. One third of people with epilepsy who live with uncontrollable seizures will have no available treatment that works for them, according to the Epilepsy Foundation. There are alternative treatments to the medication. Surgery to remove a small part of the brain that has epilepsy is an option. However, it is risky because it is surgery and is not guaranteed to work. Another type of surgery you can have is called vagal nerve stimulation, where a small generator is placed right underneath the collarbone and sends vibrations up, affecting the brain. However, since it is surgery, it carries some risk and is not guaranteed to work. Now that you know how epilepsy affects people with the condition, here is how you can help. The Epilepsy Foundation is supporting research into finding more effective ways to control and even cure epilepsy. By just donating $1, you can aid in this research to help possibly either find a cure or find treatment that will have the least amount of side effects. You can aid in this research of an illness by just donating the $1 as well that can cure 1 out of 1,000 people a year. There are the money that gets donated into the Epilepsy Foundation goes into pushing new ideas for epilepsy cares and cures, which is the Epilepsy Foundation's vision. According to Dr. Orrin Davinsky, support from the Epilepsy Foundation has allowed the first genetic therapy in epilepsy. This year, the genetic therapy at Altaran is the first step to finding a cure for epilepsy. The foundation is currently raising money towards finding other research alternatives and to find cures such as finding cures for sudden unexpected death in epilepsy. In conclusion, to this day, many epileptics suffer from either being unable to work or drive due to their condition and medication. If you're able to donate just $1 you have laying around, either in your couch cushions or in your car, you give hope to these people that they may be able to one day live full and normal lives. The accident was a little bit over 1 year ago, and to this day it hasn't happened again. I still have to make lifestyle changes that I do not necessarily like, and I do have to take my medication every day, even though it does make me sick and nauseous. However, I just hope that one day I won't have to take medication anymore and will be able to live a normal life.